Well, 1,100 people just jammed into the Harborside Event Center to find out where the Southwest Florida real estate market was going. Denny Grimes, Wink News real estate experts, one of the presenters, so he's here now today to share points from his presentation for us and kind of look at what's ahead. And that's kind of the whole idea, Denny, giving us an idea of what is in the market to come, because so many people are interested in the value of their homes, buying and selling.
Right. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I shared some sneak peeks. Well, I'm going to give you the facts now. So, I guess the good news is that 2015 was probably one of the strongest markets I can remember in a long time fundamentally with the home sales, et cetera. But really, you could break down 2015 in two markets. One is the first 9 or 10 months, and then the last couple of months leading into January, some things are happening. But let me give you the basics for 2015 first. And that's the good news. And basically, home sales in Lee County were up 6%. Now, that's fantastic because the last 2 years, it's 6%, 6%, and we want stability. Stability is a good thing. Naples were down slightly, but I think that's mainly because of a little bit of lack of inventory, and of course, they have an average sales price close to $650,000.
Prices are higher down there, so a little harder market to sell to.
Right, and our condo market's very stable too. It has been for the last 6 years. Naples numbers are down just a little bit, but not significant. The bad news comes in when you start talking about prices. Now, I know that sellers love to see the market skyrocket, but we had an 18% growth in the median sales price last year.
Oh boy.
So if you're a Trekkie, that's warp speed. That's way, way, way too fast. In fact, it's like 3 years in a row we've been in double digits. And it's getting us into an altitude that basically fewer buyers are that interested in stepping into. Collier grew at 11%. On top of that, the consumer confidence is down. And I think a lot of people have lost some money in the stock market. The exchange rate's beating up the international buyers a little bit. Lake Okeechobee is not a positive effect. And, we haven't had the best weather this winter either relative to the north. So there's a lot of things that have taken the heat off the buyer, which may be causing a correction, or what I like to call a downshift, as we move forward.
You've got frustrated sellers because the buyer's a little bit ahead of the seller here with the market out of whack.
Yeah, well, the sellers will be frustrated probably either way, but they're probably more frustrated because the interest in the buyer is still strong. We're having tons of showings, and I have a listing in the $300,000 range that's had 30-some showings in just about 40 days. No offers.
No offers.
That would have never happened 4 or 5 months ago. So if people want to buy, they're just not quite as confident of pulling the trigger right now. So we haven't lost any of the shine off our area, the demand, but the issue is I think the confidence level has waned a little bit. So if a seller wants to sell in today's market, they may have to come off their price just a little bit to entice those buyers that are sitting on the fence and get them moving before the season's over.
We are in this downshift, and that's got implications to it.
Right, and it's not just Lee County. I looked at every market all the way up to Sarasota, and every market is the same. So we're not isolated. And I think basically there's a little confidence issue that we're going to have to mitigate with some better prices.
A little bit of a correction.
That's right. Not a crash. Not a crash.
Not a crash, which is good. Thank you, Denny. Wink News will be right back.